Oh my god, is that Rich SFX live? No fucking way it is. No fucking way it is. No fucking way it is. Right. Oh shit, 30 bot Rix is on there. You fucking get rid of this. And all that stuff. Yo, boys, what we saying? Yo. Sweet. Yo, boys, what we saying? What you saying? What you saying, Dill? Don't know what it does say the views on it. That's patterned. What we saying, people? We get some tunes on. Let me know if the tunes are too loud. Let them win. What you saying? Yes, bro, YouTube's clean. Yeah, trust me, YouTube's so much better. What you saying? Dylan, Josh, James, Matt, Trizzy, Fuhan, AJ, what you saying? George, what you saying? Let me know, everyone, what we're looking for today. They want to come down a bit more. And come up. Still bare early in the day, bear in mind, boys, so we still got a lot of time left. Still waiting for GJ. GJ, shorts looking clean. Everyone's looking at GJ. What are you saying, everyone? Everyone's looking at GJ. I'm interested in EG. Yeah, EG as well. EG sweated at Asia low now. I mean, we'll see if we have like a decent reversal, but mainly looking for sells when we go up. Mainly looking for them sells. I think I can have this on the screen potentially. No, it's not. Oh, actually, what if I? How do I? There we go. Yeah, boys, let me know what we're looking at for. Yo, bro, help me with UJ. Yeah, no worries. People saying GJ and UJ, so we'll have a look. We'll have a look now. 61 man in here, that's pretty decent. It's pretty decent, boys. I'm just seeing if I can get the chat on screen. Where's my live, bruv? Come on. Where's the live? What the fuck was that? We saying, Stu? Right, I don't know if I can get the chat on live because I can't see the screen. Everyone's looking at EG and G. There you are, yeah, trust. You can filter it by live videos, I know you can, but I don't know where the filter button is on here. Just make it. Mate, like you're taking the fucking piss. Just show me the live, clearly live. And I think you gotta go pop out chat, yeah, this is it. And then bomb. Kick chat. Bomb. Wait, what? Sweet. Oh fuck knows, I don't know if it's working. We'll just stay normal. Yeah, calm, 69 man on there. Let's have a look at GJ then. In EU, GU, which want to come up to then come down. Got this 2 hour imbalance here, well, which we want to fill in order to then see shorts. Pretty sure the daily open's quite high up as well. Or that might just be EG, but something tells me for some reason it's quite high up. So I mean, yeah, we want to ideally I want to see a sweep of this inducement and then a long up to here. So we'll either get a sell here or a long here. So ideally the long, but this one's not the worst in the world. Yeah, let's have a look at GJ while everyone's waiting. We've still got sort of some way to come up on GU and EU, so I won't be too worried. We've still got a few pips to come up. Let's see where our daily open is. Why isn't it on the screen? It's because we've got this one on. Actually just turned all this on, calm. Get some tunes on in a sec. 10's fine for Asia. Don't even need this watermark on now, do I? Boom. Boom, boom, we get some tunes on. Bear in mind I can't get taken down. Fucking hell. Where's that one that I always put on? Right, boys, pick 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. B, no sweep on Asia for EU, which sucks. Yeah, exactly. EU looks nice for longs. Yeah, I wouldn't overly be trying to go for longs right now. I mean, tapped into this breaker. took that inducement leg, so you can see why we're having a bit of a move up. I mean, if we go and look at the imbalances, you can see we've disrespected that. We probably have done the same on EU as well. To be fair, EU not actually quite yet. EU is still within this one. So we want to see if we can close below this one. I mean, close above this one. Get rid of the middle line. So look at GJ now. Is everyone saying GJ? 77 man in there. Let's go, boys. GJ hit SL. Let's have a look at GJ. See what everyone's doing. Let's get rid of all the drawings on here. Fuck it. Why not? Actually, don't want to get rid of that one because that was probably one of the best stage liquidity trades there's been. We cool. Alright. Yeah, you want to see it sweep it a bit more than that. I mean, first of all, momentum is nice. Momentum is nice. If we get rid of... actually, let me turn off the weekly tropen because that does sometimes get in the way. If we look at momentum, you can see quick momentum down, slow back up. So again, you want that quick leg to push you back down.
And I think the reason that it hurts so bad is because I still love you with all. Come on, that I will get a...
Oh, I thought that was music. Where's that one with where's that one I always have? Let me just restart it. There you go. Sweet. Yeah, so if we look at order blocks and fair value gaps, first of all we'll draw on our OTE from the high to the low. You can see we've got this level here. I'd use this order block. Let me know if the music's too loud. I think we could come for another sweep. I mean, taps in there. So we've got a clear external, so we've got our equal lows here as oh no, to be fair, they're not equal. We have swept that low. Still, we have got a target here though. If you look on the 1 minute. I mean, yeah, you could say sweep there. Change character. Order block. It's a bit convoluted though. It's a bit like this sweep isn't really that much of a sweep. I mean, it's a sweep, but it's not much. We've only really swept it by a wick. It's only really one candle for 1 minute. We kind of come up and then come back down. So I'd more be looking for a sweep of this high. I'd more be wanting a sweep of this high. Disregard that as an order block. Make that our new high to be targeted. And then wait till we sweep that. Look for this to be disrespected. Or if we have some imbalance, potentially this to be disrespected as well. So that's what I'll be looking for in GJ. Want to sweep of that and then move down. Probably can see everyone getting induced on GJ. Yeah, we have that daily tropen as well, sitting there. We would like a retap of it. We would have liked this one to come back down. So maybe we will come back down just to at least get that premium. Bear in mind, GJ ranges are always like a lot bigger as well. I mean, that alone is 28 pips. That's pretty much the whole range of Asia's GU and EU range. But yeah, that's GJ for me. Be waiting a little bit. I do want to see a second sweep though. Should move up for this as well. So we do want to see that order block around the DTO be tapped. You can see if we go on the 1 hour. I think the 2 hours, no, so yeah, 1 hour or 2 hour, both looking lovely. Even that there. It's the only possible VG where you can catch 17 pips and it's somehow being 9 to 1. Not sure we will come lower on EU and GU again. SMT with DXY and GU. Let's have a look at the SMT. I mean, yeah, we haven't taken out this this here. This is what we wanted to take out into that and move up. I just don't think we're, well, I mean, we are bullish on this range. GU took out that imbalance. You can see we still have a decent bit to fill. Maybe, I mean, the 4 hours kind of been filled, but the 4 hour already was filled, really. So I'm more seeing that 1 hour that still needs to come into and fill it. So I think we potentially see sells down and then buys. But yeah, I mean, clearly we are bullish, making high highs. Obviously, we've got this. We're really, in my opinion, still part of this big range here. We haven't really fully disrespected it. Got this, so there, taps into our order block there, so we should see that continuation through. As I said, I would want to see us come back down, fully fill our internal, and then get that buy, and I think that'd be a lot nicer. I can see you coming low before buying up. Yeah, that's what I want ideally. That's what we want ideally. Look at that order block there. Yeah, same thing we're really looking for in EU and GU. See DXY, want to make sure it's moving in correlation. To be fair, the DXY feels a lot nicer, and DXY has taken that inducement. Yeah, I don't really trade SMT though. The one thing I don't understand about SMT, yeah, is so cool. So let's look at EU and GU. So EU hasn't swept, GU has, but how do you know if it's? How do you know which one's true? If that makes sense. How do you know which one's the true move when people are trading SMT, or do you just agree with whatever the DXY says? In which case, if you're just agreeing with whatever the DXY says, then we swept that as well. And we have swept that as well. Should I turn my face cam on? I'm gonna get 100 man in there, I'll put my face cam on. I've got 72 man in there now. And yeah, it's a difficult one. It definitely is a difficult one. Let's move these lows to where the 4 hour one is, just so we can. It's 4 hour. And 4 hour. I mean, yeah, we have filled the imbalance. It's the only thing that kind of annoying. DXY is the one. 77 man in there. Let's go. Yeah, I do think they're going to have to line up. I mainly love the DXY. Sweet. If you look at the DXY is looking very bearish right now. Very bearish. It's 1 hour imbalance that we potentially might even invert as well. I mean, if we get rid of all of our drawings. Let's have a look at these protected. I know. Right, so basically, if GU's failing to break the low and EU, wait. Right, so basically, what you'd say is SMT. So this is SMT really. This is what you'd call SMT. So this is the reason why you'd buy. Fair enough. How much have we moved? 17 pips already. It's quite a lot. Clearly disrespected there. Got our order blocking line with a daily. 80 man in there, boys. Let's go. Again, clearly inverted. And the equivalent would be there. It's just that 4 hour perspective of the FVGs. Two things that's really changed it from me looking for us to come down from that to then higher is on the 4 hour we've mainly filled it, and plus the fact that we've taken it on DXY as well, which tells me that EU is the one that's not correlating. Another fucking flavoured fucking beer somewhere. Oh shit, just found a phone. Sick. Check EG. Look at EG. Alright, nice. Right, so we can all see the range. And what have we really reacted off of here? Nothing really. Essentially this little 5 minute order block. But I don't think that's that significant. So yeah, that'll be my main move. That'll be my main move. Go on the 1 hour. Yeah, that AG looks nice. What exactly is SMT? SMT, I don't really trade it, it's just everyone in the chat mainly does. But SMT is pretty much where you got EU and GU, and you got price action like that. And then let's say the market opens and then you see this. So you obviously see a sweep of them lows, then they move up, whereas GU just goes like that. So there was no sweep there and there was a sweep there. So it's basically when price moves like not in correlation with each other in terms of taking highs and lows. So I mean, the only thing that's why I was asking the chat, like, would you consider, so at this point here, which one would you consider SMT? Like, which one would you consider to be correct? Chat, let me know. For those of you that trade SMT, which one of these would you consider to be correct, or how would you consider it to be correct, or would you just completely rely on the DXY? We've filled that 1 hour fair value gap now, or 2 hours, sorry. Drag this across a bit. I mean, GU is definitely the nicer of the two, just due to that. I mean, we can definitely aim for this high as well, 40 pips. Yeah, chat, let me know. Let me know, chat. We've got 83 man in here. Let's try and get 100 man on this live. Make sure you're sharing this about the Discord. Let people know where. We're on YouTube. We're on YT. We're on YT. So in this case, right, let's see what the chat's seeing. I'll trade GU as it's stronger. GU moved without needing the sweep. So in this case, EU is nice. I'll see. Wait, what? I'd trade GU as it's stronger. GU, it sweeps. It moved without needing the sweep. So in this, okay. So in this case, EU is nicer. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. I see what you man mean now. So in this case, EU was able to continue up without needing the sweep. So therefore, you consider it to be stronger than GU. That makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah, similar to what we really saw in the higher time frame, where we saw obviously this order block being mitigated here. So this low weren't taken, this order block was mitigated, whereas GU, you can see the low was taken, and DXY as well, you can see the high was taken. So therefore, in that scenario, you man are basically saying that EU is the best one for longs because it didn't need that sweep and it could just move without it. So really you're saying the same thing here. EU's the strongest of the two. So if we then go on to the 15-minute, EU, GU. EU's below the daily trope as well, which I have to admit is makes it a lot nicer. Plus you can actually have your stop loss at a decent point. Two six boys. 26. Alright, got that sent in, boom. Alright, people still saying, okay, like, nice, we swept that, boom, that's exactly what we wanted. Look at that, that's perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Boom, right, that is near enough. Couldn't ask for more than that, to be fair. What is this fucking line? Oh. Couldn't ask for more than that. Could not ask for more than that. Make that a 1, make that a bum, bum, bum. Again, rinse and repeat what we did on the higher, down to the lower. Bum, 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 bum. See, it's in line with this fair value or this order block up here. The mark on this order block. In fact, I'd use this whole 5 minute. Boom. 12 pips stop. 12 pips stop, and then TP. Done there. 66 pips. Again, you're going to get them big moves during the Asia session just because obviously the yen is way more active in the Asia session. Main reason being that yen is actually getting spent as a currency. No, because GU done it. EU shouldn't do that. Wait, what? EU shouldn't do it. That's SMT. Wait, what? Don't get greedy about the stop loss. Remember yesterday? Yeah, 100%, Josh. 100%, mate. 100%. There's just no point of it. The SMT could have failed, and then I'd be mad for entering without a sweep. I'm still learning more and more about SMT. Yeah, it's never something I've really used, but it probably would be good to know. I mean, yeah, as Josh said about not being greedy. Really, nothing wrong with your stop loss here. Nothing wrong with your stop loss here. I mean, GU does sort of fuck the RR a bit, but it's just way safer. It's just way safer. It's annoying I can't have this on screen, bro. Like, it doesn't make. I should be able to have it on screen. Let me try and get it on screen actually. Add browser source. Add source. Boom, there we go. That was fucking easy. Okay, there we go. Sweet. That's calm. If I line it up with that though, that's cold. Boom, yeah. You want to move it a bit down just so the Bitcoin ones. There we go. There we go, sweet. Owlie's been filled. UJ. Let's have a look at UJ. You get my link on Insta. Apparently EG near entry. Yeah, EG's coming up nicely. Nicely. So you man basically said that you'd go with GU here. Not even in the kill zone for UG. So frustrating having right bias but being stopped out. Oh mate, that's so annoying. I had that yesterday and I was bare angry. I can't lie. I didn't actually send it in as a signal, but bare annoying. I had it on a 200k account, so right, it was like I lost like 1% where it would have been up like 6.5% or something, 6%, which would have been unreal. It's like 12 grand, but it's just what I mean about trading is fine margins. There is very fine margins. Can you go on EU? Yeah, we'll have a look at EU in 2 secs, bro. 2 secs. 2 secs. You just check the live, make sure it stands spiffy. Can you see? You can't really see the chat in it. I mean, you sort of can. It's there, innit? It's there. Yeah, I'm just putting an announcement on my Discord, boys. EG's on its way up. Is anyone hitting EG? Let me know. Is GJSL? Yeah, GJ, we're looking at shorts. We're just waiting for that extra grab, which we've had now. It's a wick and a half off that 2 hour. Fell to the pip. Fell to the absolute pip there. Jesus Christ. Look at GU now, it's coming around to the entry. Like we said, I did initially have it here. There's no need for it to be that tight. 6 pips. We still need to come down anyway. Yeah, so really the safe stop loss is on that low. Again, there's really a safe one. This is your risky one. 6 pip stop loss is your risky one. I'd say EU looks probably a bit nicer right now. AG still pushing. Do want to just have a look. Taking out the daily high. The only thing is that 4 hours moving mad, but we've already taken the CRT, so we can't really be CRTing much because all the highs have already been taken out, really. I do think we can come down to at least this imbalance here as well. This is what's sticking out to me. Cause I'm a crazy. Right, let's go. Let's go. We're going lower, just filling Asia 1 hour, I don't think, with buyers. Is it a problem with not swept Asia low? Yeah, it definitely makes it less valid, like less of a nice entry. For me, really, I'm only going to really be taking EG today. I'm not bothered about this GU or EU. It looks nice, but where we filled this 1 hour, which is what we was looking for before, I'm not going to rush into anything, especially not GU. This EU is looking nicer as we're coming down. We've still got a bit of space, so that's fine. We kind of come into this 1 hour, 2 hour there. Whereas GU's just filled this to the absolute T, and it's looking a lot more bearish. So GU's definitely not optimal. Would you not be needing to get an EG now? Yeah, I mean, we are coming up to that level. It depends what level you want to go off. It depends if you want to go off that 15. Like if you wanted to go off this one, then yeah. Depends what you're looking for, really. If you want that best premium entry, then I'll draw this on. What about GJ? You getting in? Now, I don't really trade GJ, to be fair. I mean, exactly what we wanted to happened. We had that extra sweep and then that initial move. I mean, if we come back up, it's just moving very fast down. You can see on the 1 minute. If you are in shorts, lovely, because we are just down. Really haven't barely been moving any type of retracement. So. Nice lads, can't believe I got stopped. What's that for? What was you in on? GU, yeah, I mean, I know our stop loss was there. Like we said, you want to have your stop loss there in reality. But yeah, for me, EG is just nicer. I mean, the difference with GU, like we said, we got 2 biases there, whereas EG is just more got a clear level on this 4 hour low. Two six, boys. Two six. Spare with me, boys. 2-6. It's annoying. We had our entry a little bit higher than that. We had that under our order block, but might have been a little bit optimistic. And yeah, we could have gone off that. Bear in mind though, to be fair, we are literally moving like a few pips. This has only moved down like 2 pips. So it's not the end of the world. I mean, yeah, it's really going to be annoying. It really will ruin my morning if we move down from that. But I mean, if you miss a loser, it is what it is. It won't actually ruin my morning. I mean, it will annoy me, but it won't ruin my morning. Yeah, we're just better off going with the most premium one on the 2 hour. That 15's a bit lower down. It's just a cleaner order block in itself. However, the 2 hour, if we actually sorry, the 1 hour. Oh, mate, don't do this to me, bro. Don't you dare do this to me. Don't you dare do this. Don't you dare do this, bro. Like, genuinely, don't even fucking think about doing this shit to me. Don't even think about doing this shit, bro. Fuck you. Oh, bro. Let's mark out our 2 hour. Oh, bro, don't fucking do this, man. Fucking hell, bruv. How many fucking times this week does this shit want to happen, man? Fuck's sake. Seriously, how many fucking times this week do we want to do this shit? It's actually beyond a fucking joke now. It's actually miles beyond a fucking joke. This is going to go all the way, I can just tell, and it's not going to tap us in. Just fucking seen it a million times before, you fucking dirty fucking bastard. Fuck you. Cunt. Fuck you, man. Fuck's sake, man. Fucking hate this shit. I'd rather get stopped out than this fucking annoying bullshit, man. Annoying fucking bullshit. Annoying fucking shit. Fuck off, man. Fuck you and fuck off. Fuck you and fuck off, man. Oh, bruv. Fuck's sake. Looks like previous weekly iron dropped. Bro, it's just annoying. Like, I can deal with one of these, bro. This is the fucking third time this has happened this week. I've had a bare frustrating week. I've had a loss this week, which I don't normally take too many losses. But I took a loss quite early on this week. And this is my third one now, where it would be a trade that would have hit TP that's missed. So, you shouldn't get annoyed when this stuff like this happens. But I'm only annoyed because it's my fucking third time this week. So, I'll be bare annoyed. Low key, but I'm going to try to keep a stable head, and we'll just keep looking at our levels, man. Keep our level here. If we run, we run. If we don't, we don't. Is what it is. Can't be too fucking annoyed. It's trading at the end of the day. It's trading at the end of the day, boys, so it's market's going to do what the market does. Let me actually make this one let's make this 10. I mean, that G you got raped, obviously. Let's see what we potentially have come into. Potentially have come into this 15. So hope we can move up off that. Like we said, boys, these stop losses, you want to have it on this low. Which is GJ, my SL was on previous high and it didn't get stopped. That's unreal. Riches, do you use 2 economic calendars to check news? No, just one, bro. I use the Forex Factory one, but you can use the one on our website. And then you can do your filters. So the way I like to filter it is I like to get rid of all the fake countries. So like these countries aren't actually real, obviously. They just like pretend to be real, like Myanmar and the Seychelles, I think. So we're actually going to get rid of all them fake countries and just leave the real countries. which is the UK, Europe, that well-known country of Europe, and the USA. The reason I actually use these three currencies is because I'm very racist. I'm joking. It's because these are the three pairs I trade: the euro, the pound, and the US dollar. So I don't want to have any noise of pairs that don't really matter. And that comes into this as well. I don't care about medium or low impact news. I want high impact news and no impact. This just means like bank holidays and shit like this. If you apply that, and you get a really concise view of what news we have today. So this is obviously today we've got European news in 5 minutes of high importance, and then we've got in about 6 hours we've got that US dollar news that we know we have. So yeah, EG coming back up. Look, I thought it's gonna come back to you, my bro. To be fair, he was right. He's right. Safer stream than TikTok. Yeah, trust him. Alado, Chris, man, it did do that so far. Can't you still enter? Yeah, you can. G long off 50%. Have a look at GU, bro, from FEG, all the block longs. Sweet. Yeah, if people wondering if I'm getting it in certain ones, EG is looking the nicest for me. Louis, think Euro gap entry gonna good coming through to the high now. EG gonna tap. Why did you choose EG? Louis, surely you're not trading through news. No, we're not trading through news, bro. I mean, that's news for. Sorry, where is it? The Euro, and that's news for Austria. So that's red news for Austria. Kind of annoying the way it does this. The Forex Factory one concises it a lot more. If you see here, Tuesday we've got nothing other than Trump speaking. So this one's going to give you the more specific ones, like the Bank of Austria. Ironically, okay, but yeah, that's why, because it's just giving you like Spain, this. So the one on here just does it for the whole of Europe, like this one. This German one is important for the whole of Europe, so they have it, whereas these ones can have other ones. You're gonna wait for that to be able to trade your class as news? Nah, man, it's fucking it's the Bank of Austria. Like, is Austria even a real play? Let me show you something real quick. See, look, they've got no famous people that wasn't something to do with the Holocaust. Like, notice, look, famous Austrian, you've got all of these people. Oh, we even have some more. And then look, that had nothing to do with the Holocaust. And there's one, Karl Lueger. So that just sort of shows, and he was just the king or something. So this just sort of shows how not real of a place Austria is. So I wouldn't worry. Is this going to be the usual stream? Now, usually it depends, boys. It depends what you man are liking. It depends what everyone rates. Some people like YouTube, some people like TikTok. Let me know what you man are preferring. It's kind of cool on here, though. You can see the whole screen. How do you man watch it as well? Do you leave your phone open the whole time, or do you have YouTube Premium, or what? I think with YouTube Premium, boys, if you man are going to be watching these streams, it's pretty worth getting, because you can turn your phone off. Or like you can like lock your screen and still hear me, so it's kind of pain. You could just put it in headphones or something, even if you're like on a train or something. I mean, if you got in with that risky entry, just goes to show, man, you would be up like a little bit now, but gee, you would have got raid. So you always want to make sure you got that safe level. funded 200k. Yeah, bro, I do have a 200k. I have YouTube more stable, calm. Am I tripping or do you need higher lots for Euro GBP? Yeah, Euro GBP, you need higher lots because it's a lot smaller. The range is a lot smaller. If you look at the actual Asia range, if we get our Asia back on, measure the Asia range from high to low. All the way down there. It's only 6 pips, right? From the high to the low, only 6 pips. Compare that to GU and EU. 40 pips. EU 37 pips. So you can see. Let's go to this GU, man. Let's just watch this price action clean now. So yeah, you had that DTO as well, which is just so much nicer of a confluence. So much nicer as a confluence. Like I said, not for me though, that one. Not for me. Euro GBP is a good setup. Why do you think this OWL gap is a good setup? I'm assuming you mean Euro GBP, but I've just failed to spell it for the last 4 messages. I mean, there's less upside objectives that I can see. The only upside potential thing that I can see is this CRT. Like, we may have had a sweep here, so we should go into the high. That's the only thing I see. Other than that, everything I'm really pointing at telling me short. I mean, we've got, for a start, the Friday high swept. So really, we should be coming into the Friday low. Also, bear in mind, it's Wednesday today. So we should see the high of the week be made either high or low of the week be made either yesterday or today. You can see yesterday didn't make the high or the low, so hopefully today can make the high, and then we come down. Third of all, we've gone obviously the daily, we filled some imbalance. We filled this imbalance here, so we should come down to that external. The only thing is, if we want to fill, why is that still there? The only thing is, if we want to fill this one a bit higher, then we've got some more imbalance just there, but I think the main one to be filled was there, so that's sweet. And then if we look at momentum as well, momentum as a whole, in terms of this leg, if we just hide everything, you can see this leg was quick down and then nice and slow back up, nice and accumulatory back up into this order block here, which is obviously our level. When we came into this order block, we want to see what happens to price, so we came into the order block, and then you can see the price pretty much instantly had a big movement down. So I'll get rid of that. You can see coming to the order block, swept to high during the Asia session, and then had that big sell off. This, you better not, you fucking better not, you dirty fucker, you dirty bastard. He's done it again, that Harry Kane, you fucking dirty bastard. But yeah, there's a few reasons why I see it as a good setup. This was my initial entry. I didn't go off this because I've got autism, so I decided to go off the more premium one at the last minute. Nah, in all seriousness, I did change it because of the 1 hour. Obviously, normally you go down to the lower ones if the 1 hour one isn't enough. So like, for example, if you go on the 1 hour and the order block's like this, for example, like it's massive, then that's when you would go down. So that's why I went down to the 15, saw this one, was like, cool, this will be my entry. Then I went up to the hourly and was like, oh, actually, this is bigger than the one on the hour. I may as well just use the hour. And then hence why I went with the hourly one. But this is looking like one of them ones that makes you want to kill yourself. One of those old ones, that old one, that old chestnut. Honestly, has that AG been tapped? Does a bird shit? Does a bird take a shit on the floor? That's the answer to that one. But no, it hasn't been tapped in. Ah, this is better annoying, man. Oh, you fucking dirty bastard. Come on, man. Really? Are we really gonna do this? We really gonna fucking do this? Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Put this fucking here. You fucking little bastard. They be letting you crop shit on there now? No. Okay. Oh, mate, this is so annoying, bro. This is literally the third time this shit's happened to me this week. It's cool, though. It happens. It fucking happens, boys. I mean, I'm hoping that someone's got tapped in by the grace of God and EG having shit spreads, that someone's got tapped in. I didn't know. I just don't understand why. It's very annoying, but it is what it is, boys. The main thing's the bias that we got correct. May still come back up. It's very unlikely now, though. Quickly gonna update the signal group, boys. I'm actually gonna add that picture when I update the signal group. Is it gonna let me paste it here? Yes, it will. 2 secs, chat. Only half a pip we got missed out by on the signal. So you said, boys, sorry. There can be re-entries, boys. Remember, EG is very, very choppy, so there's always re-entries there. What delete? I'm just AFTV. What a YouTube channel. Should we delete the limit? In my opinion, you should really delete the limit at this point if you haven't been tapped in. I was like 0.3 pips away. Oh, that's bare annoying, man. Bare annoying. You just know if that was your stop loss, it would have got tagged as well. It's just sod's law, innit? I mean, it is what it is. It's only 9:10 as well, so we still do have about 50 minutes. Like, honestly, if you've not gotten anything so far, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. Definitely not the end of the world. Don't know if anyone got in this EU as well, but we're not really playing. Could you not get on 5-minute FVG on EG with slightly bigger SL? Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be entries for EG. You always get re-entries on EG. I'll show you one from this one here yesterday, for example. I forget okay, can't compare, but if you look at that big move, then obviously we left over any of these levels really on any time frame. It's up to you to pick the order block, but as you can see, we do tend to tap in and run. We do get that a lot. If you've seen my most recent YouTube video, then you'll know about EG and how these entries always do come back in. Not always, but a lot of the time do come back in. I'm gonna mark out this 10-minute. Let's just get rid of this for a second, man. Let's just hide everything just so we know what we're looking at. Let's move to where we know the entry was. Put that there. We know where the order block is. The order block that we was initially looking at is just on that 1 hour anyway, so we know where that is. We mainly want to have our eyes on re-entries right now, so let's put this order block. Boom. 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 So for scalings, yeah, we're looking at that for scalings, to be fair. Obviously, you want to make sure your stop loss is safe. Just like that. And boom. Why wouldn't you wait for ages to sweep on EU today? I mean, that's why I didn't really get into the trade. If we had the EG sweep as well, sorry, if we had the Asia sweep as well, then yeah, everything could be lining up perfect. But the fact we didn't have that sweep is why we was a bit more cautious. We didn't end up taking EU or GU today. The reason why you sometimes wouldn't, I'd urge you, man, to watch my most recent 2025 mentoring video, where we talk about potential reasons why we wouldn't sweep. But that is normally once we've completed an objective during the Asia session. So it normally happens when the Asia session moves quite violently. So when it moves down quite quick, or it might chop up and down quite quick. Not basically when it moves like this, or when it moves like this. That's what we don't want. That is normally when we see a grab. Alright, because we need to generate that liquidity. So what we saw here with that violent move down is the mitigation of objectives. So we filled this imbalance here. This is a 4-hour imbalance. We filled that. We also took this inducement leg, so the New York low. We took that imbalance. So there you can see we did two things. We filled time-based liquidity, taking New York high, and we're also seeing we put higher time frame fair value gap mitigated. We'll put 4-hour FEG. Alright, so there's two things that we did during that leg down that meant that we didn't need a sweep. if we didn't do any of that, right, and let's say we closed up here, then what would our Asia sweep have done? Our sweep would have come down, and then it would have what? Taken, wow, that should be low. Taken New York low, and then higher time frame mitigated, and then mitigated that 4 hour. Then move up. It just so happens that we didn't stop before that. So I mean, again, let's imagine we stopped here, and then London opened, and we take it, inducement taken, imbalance filled, and then we get to move up. That would have been a perfect entry for me, and I would have hit that. But where we didn't take it just yet, there we go. That's why. We changed that to New York low, so that makes sense. For some reason, I thought that was an up candle. Don't know why. I'm trying not to get annoyed at this. Already had my little annoyed moment where I said this is the third one that I've missed this week, but it's calm. It is the third trade I've missed by like a pip this week. But again, boys, I'm not going to let it affect my mind. I'm just going to stay stable. What I say in trading as well, I mean, it's really difficult to not get annoyed because everyone gets annoyed. But something I say, and I actually said this when I was working a 9 to 5, because when I was working a 9 to 5, I'd like lose a trade, and then I'd just be bare pissed off and stuff, and just talk to people like shit, which ain't really on when someone else is paying you to do a job. So what I did is, if I lose a trade, or if I miss a trade, or if something happens that annoys me, I'll give myself a 5-minute window. And that 5-minute window, I can be as angry as I want, as negative as I want. Like, I can say basically whatever I want. I can say anything, be pissed off, shout at the market, say trading's shit, say I'm shit, say the world's shit, say whatever I want, blame whoever I want. After that 5-minute window's finished, you're not allowed to complain about the situation at all again. Because something you got to realise is there's no benefit of complaining. There's no benefit of complaining. It's just good to get off your chest. So give yourself that 5 minutes. Be pissed off, be fuming, shout, scream, punch your fucking monitor, whatever you want to do. And then after that 5 minutes, you just take a breather and realise, cool, now I've been annoyed, now I actually want to get better and I want to improve. By stuck in that pissed off state, I ain't going to get anywhere. And it's just like a catch-22. The more pissed off you are, the more pissed off you get. So rather be pissed off for 5 minutes and then boom, then we're back in the game and we're looking for normal trades again. We're looking stable head, stable mind. Why is your TP so low, Luke? It's because we're mainly targeting that daily low. If you look at the sweep of the daily high, we've got that daily. So in line with everything we're looking for, we've got our order block. And really, I know it's our Asia high, but it's really the daily high which is swept. So you could even aim for down here. You could even aim for all the way down there, to be honest with you. All the way down there. Get rid of this AIDS off my chart. But yeah, that's the main reason, because the daily high is the sweep, so that's the target. Obviously, when it's the Asia sweep, you want to aim for the opposing thing, so you want to aim for the Asia high. So the Asia low. So if the Asia was swept, we'd aim for the Asia low here, and it'd be a nice quick one. Whereas the daily, yeah, the daily's going to give, obviously, a higher level. Let's get rid of this. Glad you man are liking the YouTubes though. How many subscribers we got on YouTube? Let's have a look on when we have a look on my phone. If I missed any comments, boys, just just go and pray. I don't know if you're joking or if you're actually being serious, but yeah, that's my TP. Yeah, any more questions, boys? Just let me know. How many subscribers we got on YouTube? 757. Calm. Alright, cool. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers real soon. See what the delay is like on here. Calm. Alright, cool. Right. And it's kind of an awkward one because we've got EG shorts and EG long, so we mainly need the dollar to just continue to get weaker. We tapped into that order block that we wanted, so now we need price to actually do what it needs. and that is to fuck off to the downside and take out that Asia low, or not necessarily that Asia low as a certain, but at least come into this hourly imbalance. At least come into this. At least come into this. Significantly so. We've even got a little bit of 4 hour there. Yeah, looking at this, should be alright, man. Should be good. Should be good. We can use this as inducement as well. We should really come into it. Made it equalise at Asia low. What's everyone really looking for right now? Re-entries in EG. I mean, if you do want to go for that AU, we are literally sitting at entry. So I mean, you can still hit this trade if you really want to. There's nothing wrong with that. Got a clear change of character there. When we look at the leg as a whole, you can see perfectly lines up with our OTE. We see what we've actually tapped into is this. Even though we used a 5-minute order block, which is the right decision, I think. Do you not want EU to take the SSL below Asia low? Yeah, I would want to see that in an ideal world, but if you look at the time, it's not really probable that in the London session, bear in mind it's 20 past 9, so we've got about 38 minutes of real decent price action left. It's unlikely that we could take the low and then move all the way up, or it's even unlikely that we take the low and provide some sort of entry schematic and then move up to the high. If we do that, you can see it will be like 1 o'clock before that even happens. And really we'd need it to move in order to get in. It'd have to literally be down that quick, up that quick. Yeah, even that's 10.010. So when you draw your line on the chart, you can sometimes see like how unlikely it is that certain things happen before a certain time. What we need now is for price to just move. That's all we really want. 59 man in there. I'm on buys on EU and GU. Nice, Matt. You are in the signals still, Matty, aren't you? That's tapped. 6 pips up on GU2 and nice. Where did you get on GU? Was it this level here or? I don't think I had this level till after. Matty fucking Chambers. Good old Matty Chambers, eh? Fucking Matty Chambers. He's a fucking legend, that bloke, isn't he? And that was the actual level sent into the signal group, so that will be a lot nicer. Even though 41 man in here. Come on, boys. Why are you mocking the land? Not really moving too much. It's 58 in there. Say 63. Yeah, no, it's just changed to be fair. It's bare just changed. Thoughts on the EU? I mean, EU, I'm mainly just going to be looking at the DXY and thinking, what else does the DXY really want to do? Or is it just being a cunt for the sake of it? Now, there's always a chance, boys, that the market is actually specifically targeting you and hunting for your stop loss. Now, sometimes, and I get this quite a lot, you've actually had the perfect trade, but the market is unfairly and often violently targeted you and made you specifically to stop out just because it doesn't like you. And that's what the market often does. No, I'm joking, but what we actually do want to see, it does feel like that a lot of the time, but what we are looking at really is us going to be taking this high. I can't really see much else that we're going to have to come into. So maybe we want to take this high and move down. Maybe that's the final little bit of liquidity for us to take, and then we can move down. But you just got to ask why. I mean, EU's filled it. Sorry, DXY's filled this on the 5 minute. Why are we not moving down? Normally you can go on the 15 minute and it's like, oh, okay, well we've just filled a 15 minute here, so this is why. It's because we're heading up. If we look at the 15 minute, we haven't really filled much, right? So we should move down, which tells me it might just be this that we need to break, get that last little entry on the daily open, and then we'll move down. You've been singled out and abused. Literally singled out, laughed at, pissed on and abused. It says 50. It says less than 50 man in there now. It's calm now. It's calm. Just trying to build this YouTube up. Seems like a lot of you man like it. I don't know if there's really like an FYP on YouTube, but I'm sure there is some sort of FYP. Boys, if you haven't already, when you jump off this, make sure you like my most recent video, How to Trade London Session. Used and abused. EG, yeah, EG making waves. It's... Oh, for those of you that are new to the stream, this was our entry right about here. Perfect entry, and we actually ended up changing it to this hourly for the reason of it. Well, I'll be honest, it was a valid reason. It's because it's above the daily open, so I'm not going to single myself out too much. It was more of a valid entry, and it was a higher time frame one, but we did miss the entry by a ripe old 0.6 pips. Which is annoying, but the main thing is you get that bias right. And EG, what I've been noticing is, fuck me, does this happen a lot, like these moves on EG. I'm going to start trading EG a lot more. You're going to be seeing me trade EG a lot more in the future. YouTube Shorts is kind of FYP. Oh, what do you actually get FYP? That's quite certy, to be fair. I probably need to turn my face cam on to get views. Should I turn my face cam on? Fuck it, why not? Let's get the FC on. Let's get the face cam on. Got NGU at 6.26 after the bearish FEG got inversed. On the 15-minute SL at the low, TP on the Friday high. Fucking hell. You got him very early, I'm not going to lie. 6 a.m. 6.26. So we inverted there at 6.30. So your entry would have been there. So your entry, I'm assuming it's on the start. It's on the start of that candle there, or even it might have even been a 5 minute, innit? That probably was a 15. So your entry's probably there, which is nice, mate. And your stop loss is on Friday low at peak about that EG trade. Yeah, trust me, bro. Bare annoying, but it's one of them. It is one of them. It's the third time. I know I've said it, bears, but it's the third time this has happened to me this week. So pretty much used to getting filled and played with at this point, which is pretty much what has happened. Pretty much what has happened. yeah, let me know what everyone else is looking at. I think some people are in EU, GU. It's just not really moving, man. Not really moving. We look at the DXY. We coming up for that next grab? Could be that. Could be what we're going for. I mean, DXY is going to be the key, so we'll have a look at DXY. Bear in mind, if we ignore the Asia range as well, we have had a good change of character. Like, if we ignore the Asia range, even without it, you can see we have got a clear change of character. So really, the trend is on our side right now. And if we zoom out, you can see even more. The trend is our friend, right? The trend's on our side. So we've shorted, and we should go short. Right? It's not like we're going for reversals or anything crazy. So we should short down. Right, I didn't even realise. Boys, guess how much? Guess how much this for Cheltenham Festival, yeah? Guess how much a 2-bed flat for 3 days is? At Cheltenham Festival. Obviously not at the fucking festival, but in Cheltenham. 2-bed flat for 3 days. Put your predictions for real on my TV. Yeah, put your predictions. Filled and played with that sounds... Filled and played with that sounds dodgy. Look. Filled and played. Real ones are still here. Come on, AJ. For real on my TV. Big up to you. Man's got it on his TV. Big up. But yeah, boys. Crazy prices. 2 a night. 2 a night. Listen, all I'm saying is this is why you need to make a stupid amount of money. This is why you need to lock in for trading, boys. £1,000, Fuhad said. £1.5, Marshall said. Alright, so a 2-bedroom flat for 3 days in Cheltenham, £2.5 grand, £2,500 for a fucking 2-bedroom flat, bro. And that's with like what, 3 of my mates or something. So I'm assuming it's like 2 beds or 4 singles, which is probably not. So it's definitely, in fact, I just know it will be a double, a single, and a sofa bed. So really, 3 people. It's fucking crazy. That is where the money's at, man. It's fully where the money's at. People saying GJ. Let's have a look at GJ. Yeah, we're slowly making our way up. That is nice, to be fair. Again, let's quickly get rid of some of our higher time frame stuff so we can see a bit clearer. If you get rid of this, make it a bit lighter. 5. So we've had a few nice change of characters now. So we've had a change of character as well as a pre-break here, as well as yet another main. This is the main one, obviously, but this is our blue one. So our pre-breaks, this is our change of character, this is our pre-break, and then this one's our higher time frame one. This is our 15-minute change of character. Just put that there as a sweep, and then this there is a target. Got on the 5-minute. And again, it's the same thing. We're just going to draw on our OTE, and we're going to make sure we're getting a somewhat decent entry. We don't have to be bang on, but we want to make sure it's somewhat decent. So to be fair, you can see the OTE is bare in line with this 5-minute. So if you wanted to go off 50% of this 5 minutes, to be fair, that would actually probably be quite a nice entry. I mean, we've literally just, as I said that, just tapped into it to the pip and started to run. Is it really going to be a complete and utter one like that? Like, you know what I mean? We'll see how this FVG does, though. Why's that entry there? It should be. That's a 10-minute, right? Why is this entry there, bro? Doesn't really make much. Okay, it's just been moved, isn't it? Alright, cool. So yeah, we'll see if we do fill that properly. Make that. We'll do our 0.5 as well, just so we know. New York session, yeah, could be a New York session one, World. In GJ Schultz at the moment, fair play, 1.2, Jesus madness, trust me, 850, what do you mean Cheltenham first, like the races? Yeah, facts, you at the races, Lou, yeah man, I should be. Cheltenham ain't that push, bro, Neil Riley. Yeah, I know, it's where Aulo lives, Owen, if you man know Aulo, it's where he lives, bruv, Cheltenham, but obviously it's just for the festival, innit? I'm assuming on other days when the festival's not on, it's probably for that exact same Airbnb, it's probably about 250 quid for 3 days. But when the festival's on, 2.5 bob, mate, 2.5 bob. His price gonna tap me in, for fuck's sake, gonna start blowing my screen. Gets like that, man. That's the pure desperation kicking in. EG and G, fucking you, just not moving. I'm glad we sent this one in out of all of them. Glad we sent this one in out of all of them. MH, was it EG you was looking at? I'm pretty sure it was. I can't see a comment now when I scroll up. But yeah, Sam, man, it's I do know a few people there. I know Aolo and Keaton who both live near there. And they always say the same, it's fucking cheap as anything, man. It's cheap as anything, but when they see a chance to upsell you, boy will they. Boy fucking will they. Bro, even the fucking train is £300. £300 for a train, you know. £300 for a train. I'm sorry. I can't get my head around that. £300 for a train from London to Cheltenham. £300, hang on. I'm not going to go on Skyscanner because it's going to give... Fuck it, I'm going to go on Skyscanner. You man can have my address. Shouldn't have it in there, should it? Let me make sure it doesn't. Fuck it, I don't want to accept it. Okay, there we go. £300, yeah? £300. Can we get in an EG? Sorry, we've got more important things of hand, like the absolute insanity of the fucking TFL. Yeah, I mean, up here, this is the level I'm looking at, so this is completely valid if you did want to get in on that 15 min FVG. That 15 min FVG is a little bit low down for me. So I'd potentially want that, because I mean, if you got under that 15-minute FVG 50%, then with a safe stop loss, it's only going to be a 2.5 to 1. If that's fine for you, then yeah, sure, that's absolutely fine. If not, then I'd potentially wait till that 10 to 15-minute order block, which is just going to give you pretty much double the RR, or near enough double RR. How much is a train? Yeah, £300, 300 great British pounds from London to Chelmsford. To Cheltenham, not Chelmsford, fucking hell. Chelmsford, that's literally about an hour away, not even that. Cheltenham. Alright, let me just do some comparing. Fuck it. Explore anywhere. And we'll go for the same time. I'm not sure exactly when it is, but I think it's actually this week. So we'll do that. Let's see, for the price of a train ticket, where can we go? Okay, we can go to Ireland for 20 quid. You know what? This is cheap, really. We're gonna need. Okay, we can go to Turkey. We can go to Egypt. We can go to the UAE. This is all for cheaper than we can go to Cheltenham for, right? We can go to the UAE. We can go to Qatar again. We can go to Saudi, which is pretty cold. We can go India. I mean, why the fuck would you want to go India? We could even go. We could go America for the same price. We could go to America, Cape Verde, Canada, and Taiwan for the same price. That train. We can almost go to the Maldives. We're like £20 going off the Maldives. So what is the most expensive place to go on? Now let's expand our thing. This can't be, to be fair, but Fiji's the dearest, is it? It's coming up quite heavily now. Fiji's the dearest. Bro, boys, where's the most expensive place to visit in the world? Dubai. No, it's not Dubai. No, it's not Monaco. You fucking idiot. This is just a pedophile. I'm not going to say that. To be fair, it's YouTube. This is just a paedophile country. This was an emblem made by paedophiles when they found a random Caribbean island. Clearly a bunch of French or British people. Yet Fort Carl, Swedish colonial wear. This is clearly a bunch of nonces that just found a banging fucking country and was like, yeah, you know what, fuck it. Yeah, there we go. Why would you go there? Why the fuck would you go to this shithole? I'm joking. I'm joking. Any Swedish viewers, please? I'm just kidding. EG's coming up to them levels, man. Let me know, people. Is anyone getting in re-entries? Coming up to there. Watch it drop like a 0.1 short. If it revert... Nah, don't. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. Should I turn my face cam on? I don't know, guys. Are you going to judge me, though? Like, can you all promise not to judge me if I turn my face cam on, though? What are you saying, boys? See if the views go up from the face cam. It should do, because I'm pretty lame. No, I'm joking. Alright, cool. It's actually moved up. Would have tapped in if you got on in that re-entry. I mean, it's a bit late in the day now. Oh, need a coffee. Bit late in the day now. GU's not really moving at all. I'm not really seeing anything on GU. EU. It just hasn't really played its hand the whole session. I mean, we'll see how this closes. We've got 15 minutes to the close. If we close like this, it's looking lovely for shorts. Because it means we will have had a fill of this fair value gap here. It means we would have had a fill of this fair value gap here. And it would have mean that we've got CRT on this candle here. So we should go down to that low. And that'll be a decent confirmation for reversals. Rather than obviously just assuming. So we are in an uptrend, right? So we obviously do want to be buying. We ideally want to be buying the market. We don't want to be going against the trend. But if we get all of this, then it's decent enough confirmation. Decent enough confirmation. I'm out, lads. See you in New York. Sweet, bro. See you in New York session. Beautiful. Come on. Come on, World Reign. Let's see. Do. Sweet though, bro. I'll see you New York session. What was I gonna look for? Fuck it. I'm just gonna see if I can rage bait, see if we can get some views. Anyone's like, who's this cunt going live? If this is on the FYP, this is a bit more like watchable. Like, I'm locked in now. Did you take the EG trade? I didn't take the re-entry. I didn't want to do it just because my emotions are kind of high where we missed the initial entry. I didn't, like, it's sometimes hard to know if you're chasing or not. So for me, I'll just leave it alone. It's annoying that we missed this by half a pip, but I'm not going to try to chase it. Not that this is a chasing trade. Like, I'm not saying it is. Everything's lining up for a good re-entry. We've had that clear break. It's in line with the OTE. Everything really is on our side. It's just, for me, it's a little bit of a revenge trade. So, yeah. Already gone up by 4 viewers since I've put these shit glasses on. Weekly trade open for GJ. Re-entry would be good. Let's have a look. Let's turn on the weekly trade open. Yeah, true. That's a very nice place for an entry. Yeah, I agree with that, definitely. I mean, we have tagged 50% of that fair value gap, so we'll see if we want to come higher. And sweep that higher. Looking like I want to be hacker. Now a lol that don't want to be seen. Hang on. We're in. The market's been compromised. We're just loading up shorts. Let me go on the designated pair. EG. Let me hack into the fucking mainframe and just load up shorts. I'm not gonna slap my. And we're in, boys. Right, we're in. We just switched the algorithm to short, so we're good now. Price will just start falling. Slowly but surely, we will start falling. Just implemented a hack into the actual distribution network of the entire Eurozone. So, yeah, I mean, Europe's going to be crumbling, but we're going to get a lovely little short. Who's still here, though, boys? Let me know if you're still here at this time. We are 15 minutes left in the kill zone. So let's see how we do. I bet I want to put on other music, boys, but I'm not allowed because it would get banned. Maldives. Oh yeah, that was the dearest place, wasn't it? This accumulation's frying my brain. I mean, it's weird. Normally these accumulation days are because we have something later on. We've got nothing later on. It's obviously Wednesday today and we've got nothing on. Nothing later on. Yeah, you man, if you wanna, obviously, you're already on my YouTube anyway, but yeah, watch my YouTube. I got a new video out yesterday. Let me get a better thing on. I don't know if this is gonna get taken down. No, this doesn't look. The Manhattan Jazz. When's Trump doing his Fort Knox audit? I'm not sure. Like, is that just like a, what do you call it? Like a, not a red herring. Is that like a smoke screen? I think it is. Let's read. Elevated, decades old. Key facts. We're going to Fort Knox because it maybe somebody stole the gold, tons of gold. In last week, I must state the high level scrutiny of gold makers. Still, they are gone. Calling for a live video walkthrough of the facility. There's no evidence to support theories about missing gold, and the Trump appointed official. The US deposited in Fort Knox, Kentucky, held 140 million troy ounces of gold, about 50 million. Gold traded at more than 2.9 per troy ounce on the open market Monday. That means that Fort Knox gold has a market value of 436 billion. More than the market value of Europe's most valuable public company, Tiffany and Louis Vuitton parent LVMH. But the government, the most value of gold at Fort Knox is 6 billion based on the government's set book of 44. Set book value of $42 per troy. Why is that a set book value? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Fed doesn't own any gold anymore after transferring it to the Treasury Department. In exchange, the Fed received gold certificates. The US owns 261 million troy ounces of gold, valued at 1970 to producing a book of. But why do they use the 97 era rate? That's just fucking retarded. That is just like undeniably retarded. Americana. Sorry, boys.
Despite the fact that central banks and banks globally will value gold at market prices, the US Treasury gold reserves are given a book value of $42.22. Today, we explore why and ask whether a gold revaluation would actually strip the Fed of its gold claims. So let's dive on in. Now, this channel provides global macro and highlights the book value of the physical gold owned by the Treasury. A note states at the bottom of the page that the Department of the Treasury records US government-owned gold reserves at the value stated in 31 USC 5116-5117 statutory rate, which is $42.22 per fine troy ounce of gold. The market value of gold reserves based on the London gold fixing as of September 30th, 2020 was $493.4 billion. So why not simply use the market value? Well, if we look at the 31 USC 5117 US code, it states that the amount of outstanding certificates may be not more than the value for the purpose of issuing those certificates of $42.29 a fine troy ounce of the gold.
Why?
Gold certificates. The Secretary shall hold gold in the Treasury equal to the required dollar amount as security for gold certificates issued after January 29, 1934. So there's a couple of important points to note here. First, that the outstanding certificates may not be more than the value of $42.22 per ounce, the statutory rate and not the market rate of gold. And second, that the Treasury Secretary holds the gold equal to the required dollar amount, not a physical weight-based amount, while the Federal Reserve owns gold certificates. This is made clear in this excellent clip with the outstanding Ron Paul.
Question: during the crisis or any time that you're aware of, has the Federal Reserve or Treasury participated in any gold swaps arrangements? We don't. The Federal Reserve does not own any gold at all. We have not owned gold since 1934, so we have not engaged in any gold swaps. But it appears on your balance sheet that you hold gold. What appears on our balance sheet is gold certificates. When we turned before 1934, the Federal Reserve did own gold. We turned that over by law to the Treasury and received in return for that gold certificate. If the Treasury entered into, because under the Exchange Stabilization Fund, I would assume they probably have the legal authority.
Okay. So this is how it works, basically. So am I right in thinking? So they sold it to the Treasury. So they sold gold to the Treasury, and in return, at the time, which was like 1970, let's call this Treasury. At the time, which was 1970, gold was worth like $42 per ounce in 1970, and because they got paid in this, essentially that is the value that they have, because they only have certificates for that gold. They don't own the gold. The Treasury owns the gold, but they just have certificates for it, and the certificate's not updated since 1970. So if they was to do that exchange again and swap it back round, then the price would update. Okay, that makes kind of sense. Makes kind of sense, but it also seems like a clear way to just not pay, not tax, but something. It would normally be tax, because obviously you're paying on the difference of, if you haven't sold it and it's still worth like that much. Obviously, if they've got the valuation, like if that was me or you and the valuation is like 42, and then we eventually swap it back and sell some of the gold, that means that the profit is going to be bare high, because we essentially bought at 1970 prices when we clearly actually didn't. So yeah, don't know what the theory is with that and why they do that. Well, we have just watched a video on it, but the guy was bald, so it's kind of hard to focus on the words when you've got his bald head there. But yeah, I don't know when it's actually going to be. Oh, did it say when it's going to be? No, I didn't say, did it? We do an audit every year. I can tell the American all the gold is there. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just another thing that Trump says to be like, oh, there's no gold at Fort Knox. Like, it sounds kind of cool and that, but it probably is, isn't it? Right, nice. We are moving down off this. We are moving down. cooking with full gas, as they say. What we saying though, chat? 59 man in here. Big up to you if you're still here. Why does Trump's plan FX Street and not Forex Factory? It is there on Forex Factory, bro. What you mean today? Is there meant to be another one today? Fuck it. Yeah, I don't think we don't have a Trump speech today. I don't believe we have a Trump speech today. DXY higher time frame, only reason I'm still in EU. Yeah, man. We're in line with the trend. This is the thing. EU's in line with the trend, so like you got to be unlucky to get stopped out. As we said, I know we got our stop loss here. It's better if you have your stop loss on this low. It's still a 3-to-1, it's fine. 5-to-1's banging, but 3-to-1's fine, really. Louis, you ever made 5k in a month? I'd be pretty pissed off if I didn't make 5k in a month. But yeah, every month really, mate. It says there's a red folder. At 2. Nice. Let's have a read. Donald J. Trump is a 47 and current president of the United States. Okay, we know that. US dollar drops. Okay, US Treasury reduce. Yeah, so let's see our prices moved on gold since Tuesday. Because bear in mind we had that tariff move on Tuesday. So for those of you that don't know, the reason for this big drop, I've just read this was because of the tariff news. So price is just recovering from that. And we're slowly making our way up. So we'll see if we want to then react off that order block to the downside. We'll see. Or if we're just going to continue up. either way, I do think we're going to have to retest this area. I mean, a lot of the times with Trump is a very flash move. Like, it's a very flash move. Because he says a lot of shit that doesn't hold much validity. I'm sure this Trump's game, he just bullshits, doesn't he? He's a bullshitter. He's probably the king of bullshitting because he's really good at making stupid people believe the bullshit, which is a talent in itself. But he does say a lot of stuff like that, which is why the markets react. But is there much validity to what he's saying? Is there as much impact as being hyped up? Probably not. His whole thing's hype and perception. So we'll see. I can see us continuing up though. If we're looking at price action, we're looking at is this actually 7 or is the indicator gone? Yeah, that is actually 7. To be fair, so did have that sweep. It's a weak sweep. It's literally bang on the dot of 701 or 7, and obviously closed by a wick. Took the wick only, but look, we'll leave it anyway. Followed by a change of character there. After I changed character, we came back down, and you would have got a lovely little entry. I don't know exactly where. Maybe this order block here was the best one. Maybe the fair value just below. Fuck knows, to be fair. But this is the main thing that's been filled. Boom, boom, boom. So then obviously you're looking at continuation to the upside in order to take out that Asia high and come into that order block to retest it. So yeah, I mean, we're getting pretty low down to that. So boom, yeah, we'll be aiming for that. Bit of a weak one. There's not much down there. There's not much on the higher time frame. Maybe this order block that we've come into potentially, but there's not too much. But yeah, we should continue up to that Asia high and retest that area. All right, boys, we are out of the kill zone now. We are actually out of the kill zone. So, boys, I'm gonna jump off now. All right, fuck me, nice. We're finally moving a little bit. Does that mean that we're actually moving a tiny bit for once, okay? Anyway, boys, appreciate you joining on YouTube. What did you pull the fib from the first looking at the last one? I can't actually remember what exactly he was talking about. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, gold. From the first one, bro. Sorry, the second one. Obviously, the current leg of price. So you want to do it. What it does, it breaks down a range. So you want to do the high to the low, or the low to the high. Sorry, in this case, the low to the high. And you can see that it's bang in line with the fair value gap's bang in line with I call it the 0.5. This middle number here, this 705, is just in the middle of 6.2 and 7.9. That's all this is. Alright, but obviously you can see it tapped that, and the fair value gap is in line, so we'll see if we want to move up off that. Please check Discord, bro. Right, good stream, man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, MH. I'll check Discord. Appreciate it, Vinny. Rosiah, yeah, that's gold anyway. And yeah, I'll check my DMs if anyone wants to get in the signals or the mentoring. If you was wondering, this was sent into the signals as well as this EG here that we missed by half a pip was also sent in. So if you do want to get in the signals, boys, send me a little message on Discord. Obviously, Discord's in the description, or just go onto my other video. You man should know it anyway. Someone comment the Discord if they can, so people can go in the chat. But yeah, my name on there is Louis. I don't know if you can see my screen. You can't see my screen, but my name on Discord is Louis. So send me a DM if you want, boys, or just drop a message in the free chat or something like that. But yeah, man, I appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back live for New York. I don't know if we'll be live on TikTok or YouTube, but it'll be Mace who's on live, so I'll catch you then, boys. And I'll be in the Discord looking at these positions, playing these through. Hopefully this EG can continue, this EU can continue. Euro going against each other a little bit, but it is what it is, boys. Lovely little 2-hour EG. Now, Sam, my EG missed, didn't it, by a tiny bit, and I didn't get on the re-entry because I didn't want to be potentially chasing or revenge trading or anything like that, but it's still a valid position. Yeah, if someone can comment my Discord, that will be sweet. It's just this. I think it's this. Hang on. Calm. Well done, Discord, you piece of shit. That's good, innit? hide the link, but I just can't copy it, you fucking bastard. Anyway, boys, if you want to get the link to my Discord, it's in the description of this video anyway. It's just there, boys, so just copy that. Paste in browser. And there you go. Let you into the Discord, boys. Yeah, boys, this is me on the Discord. Louis, you'll see me. Anyway, boys, appreciate you, man, tuning in. Big up, and I'll catch you in the next stream, boys. I'll see you lot very soon. Fucking hell, this is running beautifully as well. If you got in that re-entry, you're welcome, man. You are very fucking welcome.